This experience was most informative and enjoyable. The guide Massimo, he ensured we could hear him through the entire walking tour and was very good in managing time for us to enjoy the experience. He shared a lot with us and was attentive. This tour even included a hop-on and off-bus experience from Duomo to the Last Supper place. Our group were blessed to get to see awesome experience. Maximus was our tour guide for this walking tour, and he is such a charming and lovely guy that really has passion in the rich history of his country. The Last Supper Museum is so beautiful, and it was fortunate that the wall painted by Leonardo da Vinci was miraculous, saved by sandbags during World War II bombings of the city. Teatro alla Scala was beautiful. Good to get the Last Supper ticket, thought the local tour from Cluj like around 1 month before my departure. It's great to go in and have a chance to see the Last Supper in person, cause it always have to book the ticket like half year in advance, but since I planned my Italy trip around 1 month before my trip, so it's great to see this from Cluj. It's also included the church and the opera entrance ticket. Thinks it good, but only bad thing is the shuttle will only drive up to the Last Supper but won't drive us back to the tour is super amazing. Our guide gave us all the insights in Milan city and gave detailed explanation. The Last Supper experience was superb experience. If I did not hear the story behind by tour guide, it could be less fun for visiting these area. Definitely great to join a tour and visit several places. I just wish that we can have longer time to chill in Duomo. The guide we had was very good. We learned so much on the places. Very good tour for the short time we had in Milan. You can walk around Milan's famous spots and hear explanations on the walking tour. I thought I wouldn't be able to see the Last Supper because I didn't have a reservation, but I was glad I was able to see it thanks to the tour. A trip worth taking. The tour guide Daniel explained very carefully and arranged the time very well. In addition to seeing the rehearsal at La Scala Theatre and the original copy of Da Vinci's Last Supper, we also took a sightseeing bus. I really like this itinerary. The price plus tickets to visit the Last Supper, the cathedral and the opera house is already more than this price, and the tour guide is experienced and will introduce more about the history of Italy and Milan during the process, making the experience more profound, and the uniqueness of each place there. Our guide is knowledgeable, the whole tour is not tiring, the Last Supper is magnificent. We wish the church allow more time for visitors to enjoy the painting. We spent too much time taking photos, haha. The lady staff asked us to leave, but was kind enough to take photos for us. We really appreciate her kindness. Folded hands emoji. I sincerely recommend that if you want to see these masterpieces, you must participate in the guided tour. The tour guide is very professional and will tell a lot of interesting stories. The only disadvantage is that the time is too short, otherwise the tour guide will definitely be. The departure time was a bit late because other members were late, but overall it was very good. The tour guide was from the local tourist center and was very enthusiastic and serious in explaining. Following the guide for the history and other introductions inside the church is more interesting than visiting on your own. Since it is a half-day tour, the pace is still a bit fast. If you want to see more, you have to turn back on your own. The Last Supper is very convenient, very rich itinerary. The tour guide is also very attentive, highly recommended. Thumbs up emoji, thumbs up emoji, thumbs up emoji, thumbs up emoji. Good way to see the cultural highlights of Milan if you have limited time in the city. Our tour guide, Massimo, was really informative too.